Hey everyone! Today in this video we are going to talk about two real stories that I found on the website Reddit. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
19 Sergeant Central. 19 Sergeant, check.
This following story was written by David. I lived until I was 18 in a quiet neighborhood in the countryside. I came back to see my family during the holidays. In the meantime, last year, they moved to a really isolated hamlet in the middle of the fields, a few kilometers from my childhood village. But something strange happened last summer. I passed for a small stay. It was hot, so I opened the windows at night. The windows overlook the street. But anyway, there is literally no one here. We have neighbors, but they are couples who are around 50, so I know I will not be disturbed to sleep. At 9 p.m., it was total silence. I fall asleep, quiet. But at 3 a.m., I woke up by a noise. It's the sound of a bird. It's strong enough to wake me up. It was a bit far away. I tried to listen to it to determine what it was, but I can't. At this moment, I can't go back to sleep because the noise completely breaks the silence. Something keeps me from closing the windows. The noise gradually gets closer to me, and it makes me feel really weird. The noise comes to my windows. It scared me because it is not at all the behavior of a bird to do that. So I get out of my bed discreetly, and I stock my ear to the window. I can clearly define that it's not a bird. It's a human doing a bird whistle. I stood frozen and waited for him to leave far enough away so he wouldn't hear me closing the windows. The next morning I told to my parents, but they don't believe me and thought I dreamed. I decided to leave the windows open that night to try to record the sound. So they could believe me. And also, we could tell which bird the guy is trying to imitate. They laugh at me, telling myself that this case will not happen again. At 3 a.m., the guy is here and wakes me again. This time, I took out my phone to record the sound. I heard the guy coming up to my window. Now I'm sure that it was definitely not a bird. I determined that he was trying to imitate the sound of an owl. The third night, I hear the guy. But this time, I wanted to see if I could see his silhouette to determine what the owl man was looking like. Unfortunately, I didn't saw him. Do you have any idea what this guy's goal is? Why was he making the sound of an owl in my street? This story was written by Lily. I am in university right now, but staying with my parents at their house for the summer. I was hanging out with one of my friends, and we decided to go to a party. During that party, I met this guy around my age. We were talking and having fun, but it was nothing too serious, or so I thought. We exchanged our phone numbers. We hung out a couple of times, but he became incredibly clingy right from the start. I decided to distance myself in the hope that he would get the hint and back off. Well, he didn't. When I stopped responding, he sent me over 100 messages, with each message becoming increasingly more aggressive as time went on. I tried to let him down gently, reminding him that I was only home for the summer and wasn't looking for anything serious beyond a fling, but this only made him angrier. Keep in mind, it had been less than 2 weeks since we first met. I finally responded and told him he needed to chill out. He appeared to calm down a bit after I responded. But he then asked for a phone call. I tried to let him down gently, reminding him that I was only home for the summer and wasn't looking for anything serious beyond a fling, but this only made him angrier. He started yelling at me and insulting me. After a pause, he said in a quiet voice, "Bitch, you had better get ready because I am coming over for you." And then he hung up the phone. After a while, I fell asleep. When I woke up, I looked at my phone and saw a notification on my lock screen. It was from the Ring app, indicating there had been movement on my parents' camera. It was him. If you watch the video, you can clearly see something in his hand. When he notices the camera, however, he left. I immediately blocked him on everything and reported the incident. I have no idea what he planned to do once he got here. It was terrifying to realize that he had come over when I was asleep and defenseless, and completely unaware of his presence. As I would later find out, he was able to get my address from my phone number. Apparently, he Googled it, and it returned my dad's name as the owner of the phone number, along with my parents' address. Since I am on my parents' phone plan, I guess it shows up that I still live here. Please learn from my mistakes and do not give anyone your phone number unless you trust them. I still can't sleep at night. Hopefully, this never happens to anyone else. Unfortunately, this video is over for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.